What's up, YouTube? Nakshi here, checking out the new Valentine's Day and possibly New Year's event. With the most recent event quest, Give Back My Chocolate Cakes! Give me chocolate! And where you can farm for this hunking stud over here. So let's take an overview of the event details, shall we? So you guys can check out the story if you want to, but we're ignoring that. We're going over like the actual things you can get. So what you can get here, let's see, his stats and abilities. As a free-to-play monster, Veils, a cost 39 monster. Time, with mediocre damage, you can expect that from Fremont, so whatever. Remove status ailments, heals for 80, but not a bad effect of increasing ability damage by 30, and increasing damage received by the enemy by 30. It's not a bad combination right there. And at Hidden Pot 3, he gives all allies 30 cost. Now that's actually pretty good. Even though nowadays some of the most overpowered monsters are giving like 50 cost, so 30 cost is still pretty good, like, dang. And to be honest here, he's not bad as a throw in early and mid game content, I'd say, because around that time you don't really need as many auras as we do now. And his pots, honest here, he's not bad. It's not bad. Like 6k for each, it's average, but 300 time defense. That's probably the highest time defense for a free-to-play monster that isn't Weatherkin. But, I would farm for this dude, and I currently am. Now here is where some of you probably will go crazy, as 200 points you can earn yourself a cost 39 Ninoyu. Not bad for some COLLAB monsters, Sia, Diva, NMP, Rosencrantz, whatever you have. Maybe melt, once they get their freaking pots. However, at the most difficult quest, Carnage, you can only earn 400 points. Without any boosters, I mean. Which basically means you need to do the quest 500 times. I didn't even do that for the Christmas Ninoyus because that's at 400, and that took a long time. Now, basically, quests will have prestige boosters. So if you do this quest, you are probably gonna need to get, Lilia and whatever the other gears are. As you see, it would boost it by 100 or 30 depending on what you get. But that would still mean if you get one Lilia, you'd still have to do like 250 quests. I'm not calculating more than that because whatever. So expect to spend some gems if you want that Ninoyu. Now, it's quite unfortunate that there aren't any time weapons that we could farm for, sadly. But of course, you can also farm for last year's Valentines monster. What was it? Star one? Whatever her name is. Honestly, I'd save my Mutant Chocolate Cake Grimers for the tickets and Awakening and Ether pieces, as you can get a cost 35 monster, cost 34 and cost 33. There's 3 tickets. So for spawn information, Lilia isn't that bad, with a pretty high damage twice, stun, dual attack, 7 nulls, unifill by 30, and twilight for 90 seconds. That's actually pretty good. If you want her for the quest, go ahead. I'm still saving my gems for Haruhime, which I feel should be coming soon. Tonight maybe. Ateam? Well, tonight according to the recording date, not the upload time in which you guys are probably watching this. However, the spawn does come with high chances of new gear and guaranteed at 4th step. However, you probably want to get the weapons over the armors, because the armor procs are kind of Well, the issue is, it is also a gacha, so, well, even if you get a weapon, it probably might not be your class. It is a gacha. As the weapons do have appraisability though. which is why I say you should be getting, you know, the weapons. But that's kind of it. They don't have an ARA or anything about it. They're just like gear with praise. Honestly, I'd save my gems for something better, as many of you do complain that when something good comes out, you've already used your gems on something else. Especially, you know, at New Year's. That time was a meta-defining, to say the least. As for the basic new quality of the game updates, as you can see, rewards after quests have been consolidated into one spot, so you don't have to wait for them to animate through, saving your time. And when this happens every quest, it's gonna save you a lot of time. Fruits are now accessible for purchase, using grand medals and legend medals. Now, quit complaining, at least you have the option to do so now. Cause last time, we couldn't do this at all, so just be happy you can. And indicators on your pets show you which fruits will give you the best results without having to go into the pet details. Every single pet, every single time you want to feed them. Unless you only feed them those, like the stat, which will, you know, kind of help you out. But actually, you know which one is because you only feed them that kind. I still find it, however, very odd. Because whoever thought of designing an up arrow but making it smaller will make people think that it does less than normal than a normal fruit. I don't know about you, but I'd indicate that as it would give more than a normal fruit, but less than the bigger arrow up from a designer standpoint. Like, you don't say you were too lazy to make a new asset. We've seen you make invert seraphic field just to make it into a new different pain collapse. Why is it an up arrow? Anyway, and you guys don't need advice on this quest, right? Like, 600Ks are able to do this in Carnage, and I've tested that in JP. My counts in JP are new, so they're actually that weak, and they can still do it. You don't need advice here, right? Just making sure, kill the top 2 angel thingies. They will lower your Unison gauge and your Unison gauge gains. As long as you kill that, you'll have Unison by round 3 and 2. If you really want to, but you know, because like, the boss actually will hit hard, especially because he buffs himself a lot. So just Uni. You don't even need to Uni. Just bring Karma as anything. It's not that hard, guys. Now, we'll take a break here, just because if she does come out tonight, I'm gonna record again, so I'll be back. Maybe. If not, I'm gonna be cutting. Adieu. Well, thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll check out on more updates later. And if anything new comes out in JP, I'll let you guys know. So, see ya. Oh, and by the way,
Persona!